for sleep when we've been on each other's podcasts, and we, back years ago now, did 20 milligrams of CBD sublingual before bed and tracked our sleep with an Oura ring, which I'm holding up to the camera. And quite frankly, neither of us found any effect on our sleep. And as I recall, and I won't put words in his mouth, he even tried it with THC and also found no effect for him or me. So we both kind of stopped doing it. But you're right, maybe our endocannabinoid system is so phenomenally balanced, and I hope it is, that maybe we would not see that effect. So
or the other part is that sometimes taking certain amounts of CBD or THC can be more wake promoting for some people. And especially taking a little bit too much THC can kind of make you have those racing thoughts or can cause anxiety for some people. So that, again, it is so personal. And some people will say, hey, I take CBD and it makes me more focused and awake. And some people say they take it and it makes them fall asleep. So it's an experimental journey.
All right, so I'm sure everybody wants to know, because you're a rebel apothecarian, should we be regulating these substances? What's the best approach to regulating them, if they should be regulated?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I really think that some of the licensed dispensaries in California are doing a really good job with the way that they are providing their products. I think that cannabis products with THC should be most likely just allowed in licensed dispensaries, but I do think it should be federally legal. I do think that anyone that wants access to cannabis medicine should be able to have access to it. I don't think it should just be, sold at gas stations and have these low quality products on the market. I think that there should be testing, third-party lab testing for all cannabis products and all CBD products. I do think that they should be regulated in a way where they have to, contain exactly what they say on the label. So yeah, I do think it should be legal federally, and just as long as the regulations are in place to keep people safe.
So we're not going to pull up to the gas station and get a 6-pack of beer and a brownie to go.
I would say make your own brownies at home, which there are some recipes in my book.
Aha! I knew I could get a plug in for you there.
But as far as I will say also with the magic mushrooms and legality and regulation there, the predictions that are happening for those are that they'll be legal within therapeutic settings, because they are researching them for depression and even, comparing them to SSRI depression drugs and seeing, how they affect people. So I think that those mushrooms, which are currently illegal as well, will be available for use in therapy. And I don't think those should just be, available at a gas station either. Those should be, closely monitored.
Yeah, Michael Pollan has made I think a very strong point that there is good increasing evidence that there is some bona fide medical use for these. I think particularly in depression. We need, and you argue for this, that we need to look at this as another federally regulated, licensed use of these products for specific reasons.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
And I think you're right. And maybe you talk about that. The use of these products kind of in your own home is probably, at least in our state of understanding, not a great idea. This should be taken with a practiced professional in a controlled setting. What say you?
I say if we're talking about psychedelic mushrooms, yes, I would definitely recommend that people don't just try it alone, whether it's with a trained therapist or someone who has a lot of experience guiding people through these types of sessions. I definitely think that having guidance is the way to go.
Yeah, I had a personal experience in college where one of my members in my singing group dropped acid and we were on the 3rd floor of our dorm, and he threw open the windows and decided he was going to fly. And
Oh.
luckily,